Shalom. I like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, or the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to my Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Yakali from the JMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about the persecution of the prophets and the suffering that the people of this world are about to go into. You know, we are heading into the time of Jacob's trouble, which, I mean, low-key, we've already started it. You know, we're in it right now. It just hasn't hit that maximum point. All right, but the way things are moving along in regards to biblical prophecy, it is showing that all of these things in regards to the end time prophecies are well on its way. The famine, the Revelation 13 verse 16, which is that microchip, the pestilences, the sword, you know, the military in America are slowly but surely being distributed and stationed, you know. But due to this invisible enemy, as Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the rulers of this wicked kingdom today have called it, certain measures have been put in place. And the measures are becoming stricter and more draconian with each passing day. We know that over there in Australia, it is very draconian over there. Austria is also following suit, and Germany as well is following right behind it. And these draconian measures are just trickling in day after day. All right, and that lets us know the times that we're in. In Revelation chapter 13 as well, it says that he had two horns like a lamb, which, you know, that represents the Republican and the Democratic Party. But the main point in that specific precept is that, and he spake like a dragon, right? Because Esau, Edom puts forth draconian measures, all right, very harsh measures, okay, that are actually unfair, okay, and has no justice behind it, all right. So let's just get into this video as to what is happening right now in Australia.
Pretty disturbing footage from Howard Springs internment camp in Australia. Right now, today, they're rounding up people, even if they test negative. If they've had close contacts with someone who's COVID positive, they're taking these people against their will and forcing them into camps, internment camps. If you don't believe me, watch this.
So what's the go?
So this I'm going to give you a warning, yeah? It's an official warning that you have to stand your balcony and obey the rules on you, yeah? And that's, we have to go the rules again. I don't care.
So am I allowed to go to the laundry?
You're allowed to go to the laundry, but you got to wear a mask, yeah?
Yeah, righto.
And you definitely can't go up to fencing rounds, but you're allowed to go to the laundry, yeah? That's always been the case, yeah?
Right, so if I was sitting just here, which is right near the fence, why are these guys in a cabin that's right near the fence? It makes no sense, does it?
Yeah, but you can't leave your balcony to go to the fence to talk to somebody else. That's the problem, yeah?
So if I was at that balcony,
Makes sense. So we always say there has to be lines everywhere drawn, yeah? And one of the lines is you cannot leave your balcony and you cannot go to someone else. Where it makes no sense or doesn't seem right to you, that is the line, and that's what the law is, yeah? And that's how it goes, yeah?
the law.
Or the show direction.
There's a law that says
Show
that.
direction, yeah. There's a show direction, yeah? And how the behavior must be done, especially in this area, because it's much more highly infectious, likely to pick up things, yeah?
Highly infectious when all of us people are negative.
So far, the risk is still very low, yeah? But while we're here, can we just do that? Otherwise, the next time it's a $5,000 fine. We don't want to do that.
It's a $5,000 fine if what?
If you breach again,
If I walk out onto that path,
without your mask on, for
With-
no reason other than the
if I cross that yellow line, that I've broken the rule, I will be issued with a $5,000 fine.
That's right.
Right.
We could even do that now, but we've given the warning first. Have a chat with him because it's fine. Right, that's the right thing, yeah. Like I said, I'm not going to fight with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight with you.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to do the right thing, and of course that's my job to make sure they do. I don't care the ins and outs. We're not going to do it.
You see, Australia is showing you very clearly what will be coming to Jamaica and heading to America and all other places worldwide. This is coming, man. All right, and this is a part of biblical prophecy. Okay, these camps, and the prophets are going to be affected. This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you. The devil is referring to the Edomites, the so-called white people. Shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, which it's not specifically 10 days, but the number 10 represents perfection. You know how the number 7 represents completion. All right. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life, right? All right, so that crown of life, man, if you're faithful unto Yahweh Shemishai, all right, because they're going to be coming in and they're going to be rounding us up, man. All right, in 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and verse 70, it says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection. I want to start at verse 6-8. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Right. So the days that we're in, you know, it's going to come down to you participating in whatever it is that they're telling you to participate in. And when you take a look at what's going on in certain places, such as Sweden, which you should do your research about that. Do some research about Sweden, man. Some thorough research. It's going to come to that breaking point, okay, where you're going to be in that hour of temptation, and they're going to tell you, okay, you need to participate in this, and if you don't, all right, and these are the idols that they want to feed onto you, man. Okay, but if you deny it, they're going to be coming for you, man. In Revelation chapter 13, verse 15, it says that they shall actually, let's just get that real quick. Bring out these precepts, man. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So the image of the beast is, you know, the image of the Roman Empire, right? But as well, overall, it is simply Esau, Edom's entire system, power structure, and everything that has to do with it, okay? And at the forefront of their image of the beast will be this, their NWO. It's going to be this right here. But it says the main point here is that if you don't worship the image of the beast, if you don't worship their system and take parts in it and take onto it, all right, and participate in it, then you shall be killed. All right. So they're going to be rounding us up, man. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they're going to be coming in hot and heavy for those that believe in Yahweh Shemishai. And they know all of those that have the full and correct doctrine. All right. We are the ones that they're going to be coming in for, the hottest and the heaviest, man. And that is why we are going to need divine intervention, spiritual intervention from Yahweh Shemishai on a very high level, okay, to be able to get out of the situations that we'll be in. Because Esau Edom is coming in with the sword. Okay, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, right? So even when they push through, okay, they got for some of us, they're going to be pushing in, wanting to murder us on the spot, okay? Others, they're going to be taken to camps, all right? Every single brother has their lot. But as well, the spiritual power has to kick in. And this is a part of biblical prophecy. It says in Isaiah chapter 15 and verse 9, it says, did I say 15 and verse 9? What? I believe it's 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirits of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And that's what's going to happen, man. Yahweh Shemishah is going to give spiritual power unto his men, and that is the way how a large multitude of the elect will be able to get through. You know, every brother has their portion. You know, some brothers are going to be beheaded, as it says in Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4, I believe. Some will be thrown into prison. Maybe some will be thrown into the prison, which are these internment camps and whatever else. And then the spiritual power will be gifted. Every brother's story is written differently. Okay. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, right? Cast them out of their houses. Take them, throw them into these same camps, man. For denying to take part in whatever system is being pushed. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So that's it right there, man. The days of trouble are at hand, and we truly are in those days, man. We really are. But Yahweh Shemishai says that they will deliver us from the same. Now I had another video, but I'm just going to play the beginning of it. Of course, usual thing. These ads, anyway.
It's a horrible feeling. You feel like you're in prison. You feel like you've done something wrong. It's inhumane what they're doing. Like you are so small. They just overpower you, and you're literally nothing. It's like you do what we say, or you're in trouble. We'll lock you up for longer. Yeah, they were even threatening me that if I was to do this again, we will extend your time in here.
Yeah. So that's the main part. You can watch it on this channel if you wanted to watch the full thing. To be honest, I didn't watch the full thing. That's all I needed to know from that right there. Okay, so I mean, these are the times that we're in, man. And you can see the way that this devil is moving, but the devil is moving how he's supposed to move, because this is how he's built. This is his lot. And then he's going to be judged for it, man. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Right. Esau, Edom just deals with wickedness, and these are all unrighteous decrees. And you see how they're even affecting their own people, because they don't. This is the kind of creature that we're dealing with, these Edomites, man, because they're so wicked. All right, as in Malachi chapter 1, it lets us know that they're the wicked, that they even affect their own people negatively. They don't care, man. They don't care. And in regards to the entire situation that's happening right now, and all of the things that are being pushed, and all of the things that are being decreed, and all these kinds of things, they are unrighteous decrees. And we know especially it's unrighteous decrees because of the veracity of the story and the narrative that has been conjured. Okay? But these are just the times that we're in, and, you know, this is how Yahweh Shemishai had written it. But our persecution is coming, man, and Esau, Edom, they're doing what they're supposed to do, and we're supposed to be doing what we're supposed to be doing on our end, on the right-hand side, of the side of righteousness. So with that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai, Bashim Kodesh, Wa Abad, Babal Shalom.